Okay, never have I ever been in an opportunity that turned out to be a scam.
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah, actually I have.
What happened?
So I was trying to look for an agency one time and I found one and they was asking me for money. So I'm like, okay, bet. They talking about all this good stuff. And I'm like, okay, bet, I'm gonna be in this, I'm gonna be in that. I'm like, all right, bet. So I sent the money. I start texting them. I'm like, what's going on? And nothing's going on. And it is like, I just gave away a free donation and I ain't even get what I needed out of it. So guys, never pay upfront for an agency. If an agency wants you, they will sign you first. And then once you book roles, you'll get paid. So yeah, remember that.
Hey guys, it's your girl Really Chris, and I'm here with
Isaac, aka DJ NoLimit.
And welcome back to another episode of PluggednConnected podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you for coming today. Appreciate you being here.
Of course, of course.
So we are going to jump straight into it. How are me and you connected?
How are we connected? Like, as in like career-wise or
anything? Like, how do we know each other?
We know each other because, you know, we in that creative field, I say. We both are creators. And from there, you know, it's just, we met each other and I was just like, oh, okay, I like your work. And then it's just like, you know, we just build a bond from there.
Do you remember where or when we met?
We met Session of Greatness.
Really?
I think that's the first time I met you, yeah. Session of Greatness.
Which one?
This was probably, I think this was when Greatness first started getting venues, because we started it first at the barbershop.
That's
exactly when I
so you started with him, because he told me that story. Okay, cool.
I think that's when I met you for sure.
Yeah, it wasn't at the barbershop, but I'm glad you remember Ish, because I didn't remember.
Yeah.
I didn't remember. I just know we always been around.
Facts.
But saying that would make sense.
Yeah.
And you started those with him?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I was like, he told me he wanted to do it, and I was like, you know what? Sounds good. And then from there, it was just like, from the first barbershop, I was like, yo, like, this is a lot of people in one barbershop. And I was like, man, this thing can go far.
Keep going, yeah, for sure.
Facts.
Y'all keep doing your thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so cool. So besides that, I remember you from like just being down here and like hearing your name like from the parties, like and flyers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So when did you start? Well, you tell them, like, who is DJ NoLimit? Who is Isaac?
So DJ NoLimit is he's another character.
Okay.
He's a DJ, you know, he's also a producer, engineer, music, everything with music. And you know, DJ NoLimit just, you know, he's a creator too. And then Isaac is a creator. He's more of just he's the human being right there, you know. NoLimit is the human being too, but Isaac is more of just myself, you know, me.
Okay. So more like the foundation, like you, yeah. And then
yes.
NoLimit is more of a character.
Yeah.
Like
NoLimit is more of just another, you know, a party guy, more of the lit, you know, the lit guy. If you have two people, if you think about it.
So is that like the only like difference? Is it you just showing more party, or do you move differently?
I mean, they both the same, but honestly, to me, I think NoLimit is just more of a little person.
Okay.
So like, you know, he's more on the party side. Isaac is more of a calm, you know, he's different, you know.
Is that how you are? Like, do you just naturally have that on and off switch, or did you like choose that because of what you do?
I'll say it's naturally on and off.
Yeah. So you're not always laid back. You have your
yeah.
So even if you weren't DJing and doing music, you would still have that lit side of you?
I think I would. Actually, I think I would, because honestly, I feel like I just bring good energy. So that's basically what it is. Like,
okay. Yeah. Where'd the name come from?
NoLimit? So I'll say when I was younger, I was always, let's say, okay, I started off playing drums at church.
Okay.
And from there, I learned like I had to learn how to get the sound right for like the church service for my drum set. Like, I got to know how to make sure this sounds good, so that when I'm playing the drums, everybody can hear the drums. For
okay.
Everything. So I learned how to, that's when engineering came in. I learned how to get my mic set and the sound wise and make sure it's not over too loud or it's just good for the set. And from there, I used to, I had a drum set at my house. So I used to practice music. I used to download so much songs on my laptop and I used to like just try different genres and learn how to play drums on different type of genres like Spanish music, Haitian music, everything. So from there, it was one time I was getting older and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get rid of this drum set. Like a church needed it. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give it to y'all because I don't really use it because, you know, I used to always be loud in the house and my parents was tired of it. So from there, I gave my drum set up and then I was like, you know, I'm left with a laptop with straight music on here. I'm like, what am I gonna do with this? So one day in school, you know, I used to just mess around with the music and speed it up. And I used to put them on like CDs. And this is around the time we had CD players and the MP3s that you could plug in. And so I used to give people music. But then I used to be like, you know what, I could charge for this. I used to charge for it in school. And then from there, I was like, what am I gonna do with this music instead of just giving it out? I started seeing like DJing and I was like, you know what, let me try it. And I was on my computer DJing and I was like, dang, it sounds good. Like the way I'm mixing all this music. And I was like, you know what, I should try and DJ. And one day, I was just DJing for like my homies, parties and stuff like that. And I didn't have a name, but my IG was called NoLimit.if, which is my initials. And people would be like, see me and they'll be like, No Limit, DJ NoLimit. And I'm like, hold on. That sounds good. And I said, you know what? That's gonna be my name. I'm gonna run off with it. So from there I was like, you know what, that's my name.
So what, since high school?
I'll say middle school, end of 8th grade.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. That's lit, okay. So easy, never have I ever. Okay. There's a bunch of statements in here that say, well, you have to say never have I ever, then you read it. So the way we're gonna do it is we'll take turns pulling one. If I read it out loud and it's something that you've done before, you keep it, like I'll give it to you. Okay. So the first person to collect 3 and then we'll end the game, okay? Okay. So you could, who you wanna go first?
Ladies first.
Ladies first.
Okay. Ladies first.
Let's see.
Ladies first.
Let's see.
You got to shuffle them or something?
Yeah. I gotta.
You know, I used to be the card shuffler.
Oh, you can do that with these?
I don't know if I could. Maybe.
Go ahead, try.
I mean,
let's see if he could really shuffle.
If I could do that, that'd be crazy, right? Oh, they kind of. No limit. Yeah, they kind of look. They kind of.
No, it's okay. No excuses.
You feel me? Okay, we're gonna see. Okay, I got big hands, so that means that might work.
Yeah, get a grip.
Boom. Boom. There we go. Did it a little bit, and then you got to do the Haitian way.
What is it called? Cut or something?
Cut, just slice and dice with it. And then boom, there you go. Now you can re-pull or you finna.
No, I'm gonna re-pull.
Yeah, you good.
Let me get some of that.
Get some of that right there.
Okay.
Boom. You probably got the same one.
No. Okay, never have I ever been in an opportunity that turned out to be a scam.
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah, actually I have.
What happened? Briefly.
So with acting,
what happened?
I didn't know you had to not pay up front for agencies and stuff like that. So I was trying to look for an agency one time and I found one and they was asking me for money. So I'm like, okay, bet they talking about all this good stuff. And I'm like, okay, bet I'm gonna be in this, I'm gonna be in that. I'm like, all right, bet. So I sent the money. I start texting them. I'm like, what's going on? And nothing's going on. And it is like,
did they answer you at all?
They did, but then they didn't answer me again. And I'm like, yo, what's going on? I was like, man, in my head, I was like, I just gave away a free donation and I ain't even get what I needed out of it. So
yikes. Hey, Motion Wave.
I was mad, man. Shout out to that agency. I don't know who they were. I forgot their name. I forgot their name, but guys, never pay upfront for an agency. If an agency wants you, they will sign you first. And then once you book roles, you'll get paid. So remember that.
That's very important to know.
Very
I think
important.
with like actual like models and stuff too. Like,
Yes.
yeah.
You shouldn't pay up front. That means it's a scam. So don't
Crazy
do it.
work. Okay, your turn.
All right, my turn. Let's go to the middle.
That is some good information right there because I feel like we get scammed all the time.
This ain't for me. This might go to you right here. Never have I ever threw up in the club.
Why? That couldn't have happened to you.
That never happened to me. I've never threw up in the club. So,
Yeah, I've thrown up in the club.
you threw up in the club?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Was it like in front of everybody
No,
in the bathroom
like
or something? Oh yeah, I've never threw up in the bathroom, nothing. I don't think I never threw up. I never threw up when drinking. That's crazy. You know?
I've learned, honestly, like I was against throwing up. That's so gross. But when you're drinking, throwing up will save you because it's just getting the liquor like out your body. You feel me? It's getting it out and then you feel good. You feel me? So don't fight the urge to throw up. Get that shit out. That's what it's trying to do.
I never threw up. I
love that for you.
That's great.
Ugh, jealous. But it doesn't happen often, thank God, but it's gross. All right. Okay. Never have I ever faked being busy to avoid going out.
I have.
I'm about to say, I feel like everyone probably has.
I have.
One way or another.
Should we like split that in half or something?
Right. No. You keep it. Wait, you have the other one. Okay, good.
Fake being busy to avoid going out. Yeah, I did that.
Yeah.
Because one thing about me, like, I'm not going to say I don't like going out, but it's like, I'm out all the time.
Yeah.
And it's like, I only want to go out if I'm working.
Have you always been like that? I feel like that's an important, like,
I wasn't, but then it was just like, I kind of grew out of it because, I've been surrounded by this lifestyle for a long time, like a good 10 years. So it's like, it's the same thing to me.
So you're in the lifestyle, right? You are a DJ. Yeah. Why do you think some people stay in the club for years and years and years and they could just easily just every weekend, 3 times out of the week?
Honestly.
You don't know?
I'm honestly, I feel like people just, honestly, to me, I would say this. Like, it's just certain DJs give people a good vibe, and that's just something that people could like, you never know what people's going through. Sometimes they probably having a bad day, and it's just like, they want to get away from something and just come to the club and just enjoy their time. They hear NoLimit playing music, and now it's just like, man, I'm lit. They forget about the whole, the whole thing that been going on, their whole weekend or something like that, and then it just makes it better.
But I'm talking about the ones who it's been the whole 2024. They went to every function.
That means they just rocking with you. They see, because honestly, if they see your name on that flyer, oh, NoLimit's that? Oh, I'm going. They gonna be like, hey, I'm going. So honestly, they just, I don't know. They just love clubbing. They gotta love.
Yeah. But that I can agree. It's something I kind of grew out of too. It's just like a time and energy thing. You just realize like, what did I get from it? What did I gain, lose? Like. And you just have to be okay with missing out on stuff. Like, life still goes on.
Sometimes, for sure.
Yeah. All right, okay, you got...
it's my turn.
Yeah, your turn.
Okay. Hold on, is it two-sided? Hold on,
so you can pick one.
Nah, that was sound too funny. Okay. Never have I ever had someone steal from me.
Oh, yeah. Someone stole from me.
Yeah. I think so.
You think? I know.
I think so.
I know so.
Was it a friend or was it like
relationship?
Ex,
yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah. I mean, friends probably have too, taking my clothes and shit, like little stupid stuff, but that nigga took money, honey.
I'm gonna get that one to you.
All right.
I'm gonna get that one to you.
Y'all, I threw up in the club and someone has stole from me so
That's
far.
That's crazy. Shout out to your ex for stealing from you.
Shout out.
Because if he ain't steal from you, then
right?
you wouldn't have broken up with him, right?
No, it was bound to happen.
Oh, okay.
There was many other reasons. It was bound to be over with. Okay. Which ones do I want to ask you? I might ask you both. Can I ask you both? I feel like, okay.
We can do both.
Both? Okay, forget. I'm going to ask you this one first. Never have I ever cried about a job.
Cried about a job? Like wanting it or?
Anything. What, a job honestly, made you cry?
Yeah, I have. I have cried about a job. Shoot, when I wanted to book this role for an acting gig, I was mad, bro. I was kind of sad. I didn't get it. You know?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you get callbacks and they'll be like, hey, we're kind of debating between you and somebody else. And it's like, oh, for real? Now you feeling like,
now your hopes is really,
your hopes is up there. And then it's like, dang, they don't call you. Like they give you the call back, you do the call, and then it's like, all right, they let you know, and they decided who they got. And then it's like,
yeah,
you just got my hopes up for nothing.
Yeah, but it's not for nothing. It builds you up because you was almost there.
Yeah,
that means, you feel me, compared to a lot of other people.
You're right.
That's real. I cried about a job when my favorite job ever, I was working at this hotel. They called me while I was on break. I had requested off for Christmas or whatever. I just started the job. They fired me over the phone on Christmas Eve. I was so sad. I was like, wow. It's because I was late. I kept being late to work.
Dang. You was always late?
Not always, no, because I was like new to the area. I was living in Orlando and I was taking the highways to get to work and I was like missing exits and shit. I was like 2 minutes late type shit. I think the managers just didn't fuck with me.
Yeah, they probably didn't.
Yeah.
You must have did something else.
No, and I was really good at my job. No, I was like really good at my job. I think he just didn't like me. Everyone else was cool.
That's crazy.
You know, there's like the person you least interact with who just don't be giving a fuck or be doing their job extra. Like everyone else cool with me and then you just want to do your job and shit and care.
Everybody was sad when you left?
Oh no. I was too new. I don't know if they were sad. I didn't go back. I don't know. Can I relate? Okay, one more.
It's on me?
Yeah, we're gonna split this one. So we both got what?
We both got 2. Mm-hmm. We got final round. Let's see who going. Oh, this is a one-sider. This one says, never have I ever got too lit before a performance, then regretted it.
I mean, I don't perform, but maybe like a shoot or something.
Happened to me.
Never, not to you?
Nah.
Got too lit before. Nah.
Before, if I know I have a performance.
Emphasis on the regretted it. I don't regret nothing.
Yeah. Because I'm not getting lit before no performance. I'm either like, I'm making sure I'm getting in that zone, you know. Either praying, getting right, you know, just in that corner, just to myself, my meditation on whatever, you know.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Okay. To myself.
So we both passed the test on that one.
We passed it on that one.
Yeah, we passed. So we both got, I know.
Championship round. Nobody can't get through.
Right. You want to do one more? We can.
All right, let's do one more.
All right, go ahead.
One last one.
Let's see.
Let's go. Make it good. Drum roll, please.
Drum roll, please.
Boom.
Thank you. All right, this one's two-sided. Okay.
All right, let me take a little sip on this one. By the way, this is green tea, guys.
I mean, okay, this applies to me, I guess. I don't know.
Let's see.
Never have I ever got mad at someone for something that happened in a dream.
In a dream? Nah.
No, right? Nah. That's kind of like, why would you get mad?
That's crazy.
It's a dream. Anyways, a client not want to pay for the final balance. Never have I ever had a client not want to pay the final balance. I have. That never happened?
No, that never happened.
That happened to me. Look at my face.
So you win.
I win, lose. Yeah, I have 3.
You got
3.5.
You got 3.5.
You got 2.
2.5.
One of them we were sharing.
Yep. 2.5.
Be like DJing or into music if you weren't from Florida, South Florida. Are you from South Florida?
Yeah.
I'm over here assuming.
I'm from South Florida, yes.
Okay.
From South Florida.
Broward County? Miami?
Broward County, for sure.
Okay.
It's my city, man.
Okay. So do you feel like you would be in music if you weren't from here?
Maybe, maybe because,
Well, because it started It started in church.
Yeah.
Church, yeah, okay.
So, being, heavy in church, the music just, because I used to go to church when I was young and I didn't understand nothing. I'm Haitian, so I didn't know what they were saying. So I was like, man, I used to come to church and go to sleep. And it was like, man, I can't be going to sleep all the time. Like when I go to sleep, somebody would just come there and pinch me and try to wake me up. And I'm like, man, I used to get tired of that. So then I was like, what, let me do something in church that's just, productive.
So it was your choice.
Yeah.
Not your family, like, hey, I need you to do something. Okay.
My choice. I was like, you know what, let me, be a drummer or something, do something. I was watching a drummer used to come through with pencils at the church and practice. Mm-hmm. And from there, it was just like, they used to see me like practicing like sitting down right by the drums and doing it. And then one time the drummer went to the bathroom and it was like, they were singing and I was like, let me get on the drum set real quick. I got on the drum set, started playing. It was like, okay, it's good.
Like you was just playing it by ear? Did you
kind of by ear.
Okay.
So it was like, I was surprised with myself too. So I felt like it was just naturally in the blood, the music was always in the blood.
So what made you like bold enough, or did you have enough confidence to like when you started like showing music to like your friends and like selling the CDs and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Where is it them hyping you up, or like you were just like, yeah, I know I could do this. Like this is what I do.
I'll say both, because without them, like like yo, I want, it's like, dang, okay, I see
you liking what I'm to offer. Yeah.
So I'm like, and I love doing it. So it was like, you know what? Let me just get it out there, and people was liking it, and I was like, you know what? It made me happy. So as long as it make them happy, it made me happy.
Okay, so how did you build up like your name, start getting more gigs, stuff like that? Was it a lot of word of mouth? Were you doing flyers, videos?
I'll say a lot of content too. Like my brother used to do a lot of content with me. So also doing parties, like I was part of promotion groups and party promotion teams, and I used to do like a SoundCloud page for them, and from there everybody used to be like they didn't know who I was. They were just like, oh, you're NoLimit. Like I used to wear shirts with the NoLimit on the back, and they'll be like, you're NoLimit. And it was just like, yeah, I was like, yeah, that's me. I'm the guy that does it. It's like, hey, can I do a voiceover on one of your SoundCloud? Like a lot of people used to like hit me up. It was a lot of girls too. Yeah. So I was like, hey.
And see, that's funny because like I always low-key wonder. I'm like, do people ask these girls? Do the girls reach out? Like, use my voice on the thing.
They was reaching out, and I was like, dang, it was a lot of people at one point. I was like, man, I can't get all these. Like, it's too much.
Why not just record them and keep them in the stash? You feel me? Okay. So, what made like? At what point did you feel like you were plugged in?
Plugged in, like
with what you had going on?
I'll say, man, I was plugged in since I was born.
Since you was born?
Since I was born.
So honestly. Nothing. So you never like. So you just always had that confidence, like
one thing about it, I always had confidence. Like I just knew, like I knew if I wanted to do something, I could do it. And from there, I just, I went in and got myself just on that path. And I just started doing research and learning new things and asking questions and being around.
So there was no other like, you weren't going to school for anything else? You didn't want to do anything else really?
I'll say like when I was younger, I wanted to so acting came in with the acting. It came in when I was younger, honestly.
Oh, okay.
So it was like music, acting, but they both correlate. So I wanted to do both. But with acting, I had to take a break because it was like I didn't have the guidance or the types of people around. Because down south, it's a lot of music that goes on,
but not so much for
like
acting.
I didn't know nobody who wanted to be actors and stuff like that. Like I used to watch Disney and be like, bro, I want to be on Disney. So I'm going on the internet looking up, and I see tryouts and everything.
Yeah, I remember Disney used to have. I don't know, you go on the website, do your little tryout videos, and post them, and not get picked, but.
They had an audition in Miami, and I wanted to go, but my people's
When was that? Like, how old are you, or what year?
I think I was in 5th grade at the time, and
your family was in.
Yeah, I was talking to my teacher about it one time, and she was like, you might be homeschooled if you do that. And I was like, dang, I'm gonna be away from like all my friends and stuff like that. And I was like, it's kind of scary, but it's like. My people ain't believe in that homeschool stuff.
Yeah, I was about to say, so that's crazy. I never really even thought about that because that's probably true. They have to do like homeschooling, or you're just away for a long time.
Yeah.
And when you're young, that's probably not something that you like are ready to make a decision on, or you feel me? Yeah. So you would definitely kind of need that support,
guidance, all that.
Yeah, to let you know like you could do it or actually make that happen for you.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Because being now, I'll be like, okay, like I'll leave school, I'll do whatever I got to do. You feel me? But when you're young like that.
Promise you. If I could go back, I definitely would. I mean, if I can go back, I definitely would try and do that homeschool stuff, but also, you know, get into lane. But, you know, timing is everything, man. So,
facts.
God did a lot for me, and he got a lot on his way for me too. So I'm grateful for that, you know.
Okay, definitely. Yes. Yeah, definitely timing of everything. So I do remember a couple of years ago, maybe 2-3 years ago, Vulture Island tour with Rob 49 or something. Yeah. You were out there for who? Low Shimmy?
Low Shimmy and Heme.
Okay. How was that experience? Because I remember going. I was in the crowd, and I seen you out there.
We was right by each other. That's crazy.
I was like, that shit's crazy. I was like, wow, look at Broward and New Orleans. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was fine.
I didn't even expect to see you there.
Yeah, me either. Yeah. I don't be expecting it. I'd be living.
Yeah, it was lit though that day. That day was lit. I can't lie. You know, they had the basketball game and then they had the performance.
I didn't go to the game.
You didn't go to the game?
No.
Yeah, the game was lit.
Yeah.
You know. But the show was lit too. You know, I got the DJ on that stage. I also got the DJ for what's his name? Forgot his name. Another artist, but
that was there
performing. I forgot his name.
But that was what, 2 years ago.
2 years ago?
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah. So how did that opportunity come about?
Just always being in the studio. You know, I was always with him and Shimmy them. I used to always be in the studio late night. Like I would never go to sleep. Like I'll go to sleep there. Wake up in the morning when the sun is up, and then I'll go home, change, you know, get a little break, and come back to the studio like around 2 p.m. and just be back there till the next morning again. And that's when I used to be there. Like I used to be there all the time, eating McDonald's, like gaining weight, going crazy. I'm like, man, I'm like, yo, this is not it for me.
Listen, I only been like had some late night studio vibes a couple times. I can't do that shit. I'll be by the time it hit like 3, 4, 5, I'm falling asleep on that couch right there real quick, trying to hang. And then it's like the next day, sun's up.
Yeah.
Gotta do what you gotta do real quick before you back out there again.
And I'll be there recording music. So I'm sitting there on this computer recording music all day. And I'm like, bro, like, I'm tired. Like my eyes will be burning. I'm still going. I'm like, bro, we just gotta finish this song. And I'm like, you know what, we're gonna finish this song. Let's get it going. And I'm like, man, I'm just pushing myself through. And then once that crash button come in, I'm going night.
But those nights lead to great opportunities. You know, you build trust with people. Was that your first tour you ever did?
No, my first tour was when we went on tour with 2C.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my first.
When was this?
This was probably a year before that. So, you know, we left. I was like, man, we about to be on a 2-month tour. And from there, it was like, man, I realized tour is not for the week. Tour is not for the week, you know. It was a lot of like sleep, wake up, traveling, boom. It was days we getting up at a gas station and we had to brush our teeth outside the van, getting water. Yeah, water, toothpaste, toothbrush. I'm like, man, that was crazy. And I was like, man, some days I'm like, damn, I gotta wait till I get to the hotel to go shower. I'm like, So I was like, you know, it's kind of, you know, it's crazy.
Rockstar lifestyle, y'all.
It's crazy.
So how do you feel about tours? Do you like them?
I mean, yeah, it's fun because, you know, you get to experience different crowds, different cities, and you meet new people. And it's a great experience when you feel the energy and people singing songs that you worked on.
Yeah,
and it's like, wow, like y'all know this, like, is this real? Like, it be feeling fake. It be feeling fake. It feel like a dream.
Really?
Yeah. But then it's like, you there, and it's like, it's happening.
And it's happening. That's crazy. So you're not against that? You would go on another tour?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Do you have any coming up or anything like that?
No. Well, honestly, I should be going to Atlanta this week. Well, I'm about to go do like I'm actually going to do a set. This is the last tour date right now on, it's the Baby, Sean Paul, and Wiz Khalifa. So I should be opening up like a set to DJ, like in front of like a whole bunch of people. So it's gonna be lit. Yeah, it's gonna be.
Do you ever feel nervous?
I mean, yeah, when I get there, but the nerves is kind of a push start for you, like, because if you ain't nervous, then it's just like, you know, where's the excitement?
Yeah.
Where's the excitement?
Facts.
That's lit.
What are 3 red flags in a bad DJ?
Number 1, not being prepared.
As far as?
Like, not bringing your laptop, not knowing what type of crowd you're gonna be in, not knowing, like, you know, not having your music set, like stuff like that.
Okay.
Number 2, not talking. If you're not talking to the crowd, then you just playing music like you want to aux.
Mm-hmm.
And number 3, another red flag would be, I'll say, dang, what's another red flag? Can it be like, okay, not being, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh my gosh. Not being, what's the name? Aware.
Yeah. Of?
Like, just surrounding, like just being distracted. I'll say distraction.
Okay. A distracted DJ, getting a little bit too lit.
Yeah, getting too lit,
just entertaining the girl. Yeah, you're not realizing like half the club is trying to leave
and then you're not playing on music. You're not, focused.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's real. And how do you maintain you personally? How do you feel like you've kept like your face up throughout the years?
I'll say just digging and diving into different sources of genres and stuff like that. Like just and meeting new people also, because it's like you don't know who you're meeting. So I done met like a team where they like, hey man, hey, anybody free to DJ? And they'll just like, they'll shoot me like gigs and be like, hey, can you do this gig? And then you doing probably a professional gig for like I done did a gig for like a school teachers
appreciation.
Yeah, and it's like it was on a rooftop in Fort Lauderdale, and like you can see the city, like, and I'm like, man, I'm around like some of this is not like the ghetto. This is the good like corporate, and I'm like, you know what? I'm like, hey, from there, yeah, you just. It's just like that, stuff like that, just reaching out to other people and also, just not being stubborn.
Yeah, and limited.
Think they big-headed. When you being big-headed, you just miss out on certain things.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. So, well, you kind of mentioned earlier, so acting isn't something that's new. That was something you wanted since younger.
Yeah, that was.
So when was the start back up into you like taking it serious?
Taking it serious? I'm glad you asked that question. For people that don't know, so when I was young, my brothers and like his team, they used to do. For y'all that don't know, my brother is Herb Mount Point. Yes, shout out to Herb. He did an episode before.
That's your real brother?
That's my real brother.
Wow.
Like real brother. And so him and Humble 90K, they used to they used to work the camera work. And in school, this comes back to school. I'm telling you, everything happens in school. We in school, these boys used to do skits. And they used to do they used to drop like every 2 weeks or something Friday. And people used to be tuned in at the schoolhouse. Like they used to be like, yo, that is lit. And I'm like, it's like, how famous people be. Like you'll see them showing, you'll run into a famous person and be like, yo, I just seen your episode. So I was seeing like they was getting that attention, and I'm like, man, I want to be in something too, man. I want that attention. So I actually asked them, can I be in the episode? And they put me in the episode one time, and I snapped, and I was like, man, I felt good doing it. Like I had fun doing it. So I was like, you know what? I want to do this acting thing. And from there, it was just like, I kept looking up stuff and learning, and I was practicing things and trying to be in more stuff. And I got comfortable behind the camera, just practicing, being behind the camera. So from there, I'll say when I left high school, because in high school I wanted to do drama, but it was like drama was different than like acting, TV, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You got stage. So I felt like it was a little hard for me, but I kind of felt like I was too cool. I was playing sports, so I was like, I didn't want to do it. But then when I got out of high school, I was like, man, I used to watch a lot of shows, and I used to be like, man, I want to be on TV still, man. I still want that opportunity. And one day, I guess, so I'll say I wanted to be an actor. I got injured, and I felt like God sat me down, man, for a reason. So I hurt my foot, and around the time I hurt my foot, I had like auditions for a movie. So around the time I was gonna audition for a movie because I had submitted for it, and they accepted it and they wanted me to audition. So I was hurt and I couldn't do the audition. So from there, I felt like I sat back. I was sitting there crying because I'm like, I'm hurt and I didn't know what to do. So I was like, you know what? I see an opportunity in this class. So I met my mentor right now. He's on this show called The Shy.
Oh, wow.
His name Cortez Smith. I met him and I started doing classes with him. And he was teaching me the game on acting. And in class, he would be on me a lot. So I felt like he's seen the potential in me.
My bad. Is this a in-person, face-to-face class?
It was a Zoom class.
Okay.
So I felt like he's seen the potential in me, and he kept always like telling me like, yo, do it better, do this better. Like, hey, you can fix it this way. And I'm like, you know what? I felt like I was getting picked on because it was like, he's seen the potential. And from there, after I did the classes with him and learned, he started giving me game. I got his number, and I had did this showcase. And I had booked the agency. And this was around the time, like, I was being positive, like, because before I was being, after my injury, I was being sad because I was like, I couldn't do nothing. And I was just like having bad energy. But then when I like started keeping faith and started, you know, bringing the good energy, God started aligning things. He started, he made me meet Cortez. He made me book an agency. And from there, when I booked my agency, I knew like, wow, I really can act for real.
Yeah.
It was like, I did this showcase with like 20 people on there, and 2 agents hit me back, and I chose one that I wanted to sign with. And from there, I was just like, wow, I could do this.
Yeah, and you didn't pay for that one though, right?
I didn't pay for that one. Nah, I didn't.
Was that before or after you realized you wasn't supposed to pay for an agent?
That was after.
After, okay.
Because even when I did the class, it was like, if you ever pay for an agency, just know you got scammed.
Okay. Yeah. Wow, that's real. Okay. Yeah. That is dope.
Yeah, man. I was excited when I booked that agency. I was like, oh, and I realized, you know, because your agents will send you work. So, you know, and they'll send you like the big stuff and, you know, movies and TVs and stuff like that.
So I'm trying to be on TV too, right?
Yeah.
On low key. But I don't want to be no actor. I want to go on them little crazy shows.
So you like, what do you want to be, an extra or something?
I want to be an extra. No, but I want to go on like them Netflix shows like Love Island.
Yeah.
And win me a little some money.
But Love Island, you want to be on that? They're gonna make you talk on there.
Oh, I'll talk. I could do anything that's like, I could be me. I can't act.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's basically reality.
Yeah, so I want to do that.
Reality is simple, yeah.
Yeah. But I feel like I have to have like a whole resume and stuff still, right? Or like a little profile.
I feel like for reality you don't, because I did a reality show before.
Really?
Yeah. What's it called? Wags to Riches.
You was on there?
Yeah, I was on there.
Where? I'm gonna watch it again.
Episode 2. I
don't even watch TV like that for real, but I did watch that. But I wasn't
in the studio.
Really? Wow. I'm gonna go. Everyone, go watch it.
Netflix.
Go watch it.
Riches.
And go watch what else just came out.
With the homies.
With the homies.
I'm on YouTube.
Yes.
It's crazy because I've been putting in, man, ever since I got in this acting, I've been putting in that work, man. I got a couple stuff coming out, man. Next year, stay tuned. I got a movie coming out with Tyrese Gibson and Michael J. White. Yeah, so.
Love that.
Next year.
Y'all get up and do what you want to do and keep doing what you want to do.
Facts.
Yeah. Okay. So what's the biggest challenge that you face in acting, and what's the biggest reward?
The biggest challenge that I had to face was not everything's for you. I had to learn that too, like, because sometimes you will want something so bad, but it's like you're not gonna get it. Like, you'll think like, oh man, I need to be on this. I want to be on this. But it's like, it's very cutthroat, this industry. So with acting. So you
cutthroat in a sense of like just having to take L's.
L's, yeah. So you got to make sure you're ready to, when you got to make sure when you get in these auditions, you're ready to take this L. Like you got to think about like, man, I'm going to take this L, but at the end of the day, this is an audition.
I'm gonna do it with my best.
And I'm gonna do it with my best. And I'm gonna give it what I got. Not knowing that you don't know, like maybe you might get it or not.
Yeah.
And what's crazy, that the second part of your answer, I came into an audition like that. So I was filming with the homies. And my agent sent me an audition. And I was like, you know, this is gonna be a reward. This is a reward right here. So my agent sent me an audition. And I'm like, you know, I did like 3 auditions that week. And I would say like, I didn't book. So I was like, you know, I was coming into this audition like, all right, I got a new audition. I'm gonna just do it, send it off. I don't care about it. I ain't gonna book it.
Doing it because I have to do it.
Doing it because I have to, and showing my agent that I'm doing the work, you know. And I just did it. I was like focused on, I was focused on Amari script. You know, I'm about to go film. So, I'm like, let me read this, man. Then, after I got off set, I did the audition. I'm like, I called my homie, told him, yo, let's help me film this. And we did the audition. I mean, I gave it my all, but I wasn't expecting, So the next day I'm going to go film again for with the homies. And my agent is texting my phone. Like, my agent never texts my phone. She emails me, and I wasn't looking at my email that day. She's like, can you please check your email? And I'm like, okay, bet. So I'm on set, and I'm getting prepared. After I'm done, on my lunch break, I check my email, and I seen a C-mail, and I went to, I opened it up, and it said, great job on your audition. What's your send your full information stuff. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna send it. What's going on? And I sent it to my homie, and he was like, yo, you booked. You either booked or they want you back, or it's a callback. And I said, I might have booked because I don't had a callback before. And the email said, hey, the casting director loved your film. The directors loved your audition, and they said they want you to you didn't get the part, but they want you to play another part.
Okay.
So it's like your audition was that good that they want to put you on this film. So I'm like, wow, like I was just like, wow, that's crazy. And when they told me who was on it, I was like, wow, that's lit. Like, so when you just come into something with just like that mindset of like, with acting, when you come into that mindset of just like, I'm not gonna book it, like, but I'm gonna give it my all. You still do your technique, everything that you learn, give it your all, but you gotta understand that you're gonna take this L still.
Yeah. So I feel like that applies to a lot of like anything you really want to do. You still gotta like, we don't win every time, but every like opportunity and every chance still counts and matters because you don't know what you're gonna get out of it.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. So what advice do you have for like other creatives that want to get into acting? Because I know like right now everyone is like into the content, blah, blah, blah. Everyone is now seeing like the short films. Oh, I want to do it.
Yeah.
But it's like, what do they need to know to really do it? Like, you feel me? I feel like everyone gets like excited, but it's like, can you do it?
That's what's crazy. Like, everyone would look at something and be like, I could do that. But it's like, can you really do it? For real? Because this is not easy. Acting is not easy.
As soon as, listen, I don't even like to writing a script and then you said memorize a script?
Yeah. And that's not even the hard part. Because honestly, you can remember a song, right?
Back in the day.
I bet if somebody tell you, they'll give you $1 million to remember a script. 2-page script right now. And for 24 hours, and then after you got to recite your lines, I bet you'll do it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's not even the hard part. That's easy.
So what are the hard parts?
The hard part is just trying to create that character. Because you gotta understand, these are human beings too. Like, these are people. So your character might be a sad person. You gotta understand, where can you find that sadness in your in your life situations, in your surroundings, stuff like that. Sometimes, you might not have experienced certain things, because you can use experiences, but you might not experience things, and you might just, go off of other people you've been around that experience that stuff. And you might have to tap into those type of people and bring their type of experiences to you. And now you creating your character off of that type of vibe. So that's what's tough right there, just trying to create your character, you know.
To get into the character.
Get into the character, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Did I answer that question?
Yeah, like I feel like you could go deeper though. You go more.
What was the question again?
So like what advice do you have for people who
advice?
Yeah, but like we want to elaborate like what really is gonna set them apart or like let them know like this is something you could do versus maybe it's not for you.
Some advice that I can give, man, never get discouraged, never give up, you know, always just stay focused, man. Like your path is your path. Sometimes you'll see other people doing good. Like don't be watching other people. Worry about yourself, you know, because sometimes you might get something, you don't know what might come for you later on down the line just because you've been in your path. And with acting, man, it's no time limit on this. You know, there's people, they need 40-year-olds, they need 80-year-olds, they need every different type of age. So there's no time limit with this acting stuff. So you just gotta, you know, your path is your path. Just continue on your path, stay focused, and you know, just lock in on the drive. You know, make sure you rehearsing, practicing, stuff like that. Even on your off days, you know, because if you want to do this, you gotta understand you competing against the world.
Yes, competing against the world. And like you said, different people have different like resources. So I will always just say like every second counts, like every opportunity, every second counts, like to make the most out of it. Cause you could be going up against people who have their whole family do this. They got coaches, blah, 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 but you don't, but you're still different than them. So like show the world or, you know, what you have to offer.
Show the world what you are. Because they might like one little thing about you that might just, you know, be like, hey, I ain't gonna lie. I like this kid. I want him in my movie, man. I want him, you know? So it's just always, just be yourself. That's one thing I'll say, be yourself.
Okay, so with that, like, do you feel like what's more important, your face or your service or your skill set?
I'll say kind of both.
Balance.
Kind of both, because you can have somebody with 1 million followers and somebody with 10,000 followers or 5,000 followers, and it's just all about what separates you from those other two people. Like you can be a 1 million followers can be a total asshole or something like that. You know, he can be terrible. Yeah. But then they're like the guy with 5,000. He brings good energy. He greets everybody. He's you know, and from there, you know, you got good face with somebody. Like that's big. You can't mess up your face, because one thing I learned, these directors, they gonna know about you already. Like if you bad, they don't want to work with you. They don't want you on their set, you know, and stuff like that. So it's important for both, honestly.
Both, yeah, I say too, because in anything you do, like especially if you're trying to do something of importance or on a certain scale, people are always watching, and people are like watching for the good, and people are watching for bad, and they're gonna be quick to speak on the bad. So
facts.
It's
one
like,
little bad thing, they gonna
easily. So I say keeping your face up, and people could put in a good word for you, like you said. Like the person with a 1 million followers is probably an asshole, so no one's putting in a good word for them. But you with your 5,000 followers, people fuck with you. You have good vibes. You do what you're supposed to do. On top of that, you feel me? You do your best. You do well. People are gonna spread your name out more. You feel me?
That's facts.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so are there any any people that like really stood out to you in your journey? I know you mentioned one that was on The Shy.
Yeah, my mentor. For sure, him, man. Like he got me where I'm at for real right now, man. I'm glad that, you know, one thing about him I could say, man, I watch his journey and it's like I kind of see myself, man, because he's been like a humble person, man. He started off being on The Shy, I'll say season 3, and he was like having one-liners. And from there, you know, it's just, you know, coming into work and, you know, being good, being a good person on set, like greeting people, and they see your energy, like your aura, all that. And they're like, man, we gotta get him some more work. Boom. Now they get him some, season 4, I'm seeing him more, like, you know, a little bit, you know, still a little one-liners, but, you know, he's more seasoned, more episodes. season 5, I'm like, okay, they got him more into this now. And what's crazy is his character was kind of a shift to the stories of each season.
Because it started off small, and
his character was basically shifting a lot of things that happened in this. And from now, he's a main cast now. So just, I'll say, man, being around him, it just makes me like talking to him and learning, because he stays in Chicago. So I talked to him over the phone and stuff. He was one of my, helps right there, man. And he still helped me to this day, man. And, he's getting a lot of attention, but he's still humble,
That's
with it.
real.
And he ain't ghost me or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So him, my brother for sure, shout out to my brother, he's always there making sure I'm on point, making sure I'm, just
Keep
focusing,
going.
and making sure I ain't got no distractions around me. Another one of my mentors, Mark John Jeffries, he played young 50 Cent on Get Rich or Die Trying.
Okay.
So that's my teacher right now / mentor. Says, I call him a brother too, man. What else I could say? Damn. Yeah, man. I could say and my homie Zachariah Norman, he played on Power, Bel Air, and he stayed out here. So, he just recently booked Dexter Resurrection, so he's about to be on there August 1st. So just certain people, they, when you show good energy, man, good energy come back to you. So I'll say it's a lot of people. I can't think about a lot right now.
No. And that's where I feel like when you have certain people, because I think the same thing too, when you meet or come across certain people or opportunities, it's just like, it kind of just like, wow, like this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Because people don't have like this access. Like this doesn't just happen for anybody.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
And then something too, you were saying how the one from The Shy, he started off with a kind of like one-liners.
Yeah.
I feel like it's really important to like just be grateful and have like trust in the process.
Facts.
Because I witnessed so many people, like anyone I've known throughout my journey who complains. They're always crying and whining and complaining, or they just don't understand why certain things move a certain way. They're the ones who are not really doing much of
That's true.
anything right now. You feel me? You have to like just see the bigger picture and stand through. No one's gonna like be inviting you to do stuff if you're always complaining and you feel me and you're ungrateful about the situation. So
the way you carry yourself, the way you approach, and first what I learned, first impression is your best impression. So if you come in there and you an asshole, then they gonna be like,
we don't need you here.
And if you a good person, the world works in mysterious ways. Like God knows what He does. Like He aligns things for you, like for real. So that's one thing. That's
words
big.
are powerful. So you open your mouth and started carrying on.
Very powerful.
Yeah. All right. So what is name like your biggest goal that you kind of have for yourself right now? A personal one with the music, one for acting.
So with the music, I'll say my biggest goal right now is to change ways, like just change. Like for DJing, I just want to like, kind of, I'm not gonna say change ways, I'll say give opportunity. So like show people that it's possible, and younger people like.
So you want to kind of showcase that. You want to put that out. Okay.
And then also I want in music. I also want to go. I want to go gold or platinum. In music, man. So that's one of my biggest goals too.
Okay.
I want to be able to get one of those little plaques and put it up in the house.
One of them little big plaques.
Yeah, definitely. In acting, I'll say one of my goals is to be a recurring star on a show. Where they call me back every time. Hey. Or have me staying in a different city working on some a show like that's going on for like seasons.
Yeah.
That's one of my biggest
going
goals.
On for years and years and years.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's the goal, man. That's the
and then
goal.
did you say a personal one?
And a personal one? Shoot, right now, as we speak, my personal goal is to just, be a better version of myself. be a better version of myself.
Yeah.
You know, I've been, you know, just changing certain ways and certain things.
Yeah, just like realizing habits,
yeah.
ways to improve, things that, you know, can change. I feel that.
Facts.
Feel that.
I've been on that journey now, so, you know, it's just, I've been doing it.
Yeah. And I see it, like, for real. Like, you feel me? I don't know. Was it like was it a whole new Instagram page or you just switched the name? Like, ever since Isaac Official, you feel me? I'm like,
that's a whole different page right there. So, you know, I brought that out and people started just realizing, oh, that's your page. And I'm like, yeah, that's my page. So, you know, just
getting serious, like.
Yeah, definitely.
On a mission. I love that. All right. And then how do you plan to stay plugged in this year?
How do I
plan to
stay plugged in? Protect the plug. I don't want nobody unplugging the plug. Let me stop. But
how does the plug get unplugged?
Shoot, just having people distractions, you know, not focused. Yeah, having distractions, not understanding your aura, like the people you have around you. Like, you just gotta honestly stay focused and watch, like, we gotta watch. What is that? I'm trying to think of that line. Honestly, okay, this is what I seen. I seen something. It's like what you watch, what you eat, and what you know have around you affects you. So if I'm on, like, you know, Instagram scrolling and I'm watching so much certain things, and it's like, okay, that is gonna affect me. So you just gotta watch what you do, eat, all that. That's basically your diet. It's basically your diet for yourself, your mind, and your mental health. You feel me? Like, all that stuff.
Do you feel like you could you be unplugged though? Like, me, as much as like life goes on, I don't see my plug being unplugged, because what else am I gonna do?
I don't see myself getting unplugged.
Okay.
You know, I mean, I feel like anybody can get unplugged.
You know, I feel like I might have a little short now, like,
you can have shortage, for sure. But you just gotta understand, your plug is your plug. You can't let nobody come in.
Ain't no one touching mine.
Ain't nobody touching your plug. Like,
I Gorilla Glue my shit into the wall. Don't unplug my shit.
I mean, you can do that. Gorilla Glue it. You might get electrocuted in it. I don't know.
No, I didn't try. I didn't try that. But what's it called? Theoretically speaking. But yeah, okay. But that's good though. So don't be unplugged. We're gonna keep seeing you in short films.
I actually got in end of August. I got a short film that I shot, sci-fi. It's fire. Sci-fi. It's gonna be at the Urban Film Festival. So I
need all these dates to these things.
That film right there was that film was fire filming that day. I got another I'm about to actually get in production soon with my brother. We're about to start filming another short film.
Well, I'm sorry to interrupt. I seen like y'all was in there, like, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't know if it's table read. I was like, oh wow, this so fancy. Like, ooh.
That's actually my first table read.
Right, I'm seeing everyone they badges like, come on in, yes.
That was my first table read. So you know, and the energy was in that room. Like,
I love that.
Like, if you was to close your eyes and hear everything, you would visualize everything going on. Like, everybody in there reading their lines with the energy. So yeah, like, definitely I got that short film, 2026, got that movie coming out. Once again, it's gonna be fire, man. I got a couple lines in there, you know, so, you know, I got some good TV time on there.
Okay.
To be on a TV film with Tyrese and Michael J. White, that's excellent.
I gotta go watch Wags to Riches again.
Wags to Riches for sure.
Go see. Hell yeah. So when's your first meet and greet?
My first meet and greet. I'm actually, when that movie come out next year, I might get a theater and just like have like a little play for it.
Okay.
And invite everybody, even though I ain't like, I'm not a main character, but I'm gonna get stars.
Still, right?
But I'm still in the movie, you feel me? So I'm gonna do like, meet and greet that day, probably for sure. So that's probably next year.
Okay.
Yeah,
Rather laugh
because I'm just so excited for that film. Like,
that's good.
When people see it, they're gonna be like, "Wow, this is raw!" Like, oh my god.
Yeah, you did really great on the other one as well. Like, I loved it.
That was my first.
It made me cry, guys.
Yeah, it was a big message behind it. You know.
Yeah, it was
mental health.
And it's so crazy because someone asked me before, like, what was I expecting? Blah blah blah, and it was exactly like it was really just real.
Yeah,
it was relatable.
Yeah,
like. It felt like, well, I know you, but it felt like I know y'all, you feel me? And it was just like the message behind it too.
Yeah.
It's like,
it's crazy because with that film, I had to tap into my bag because it's like, I've never felt like I really could I've never experienced no mental health breakdowns or like, I don't really know anybody. I mean, I probably do, but they don't really speak on it, you know? And it's like, it's important to understand that you have to see the signs and understand it's good to check in on people. A lot of your friends, you never know what they're going through. So with that message, it kind of opened my eyes and it made me think like, yeah, man, like mental health is real. Like you gotta understand there's people in this world going through it.
Yeah. And even the way you guys like put it together and just the way it came out was good. Cause me too, I wouldn't say it's like something directly that I've dealt with, but I'm low key like a little crybaby. So I just be, that's just so sad that someone else is sad. Like
the whole theater was crying. It was I'm looking at a guy cry behind me. I'm like, yo, because a lot of men don't really.
Yeah, but you guys executed that really well.
Facts.
Yeah.
It was fun too, because that's why I love acting too. Because as men, we don't really like expressing ourselves. So with acting, man, it's like, it's another way for me to express myself. And doing that film, man, like, it just felt like, dang, like, it wasn't even like Isaac for real. It was the character, Kyrie. So, like, when I watch it, I'd be like, man, is this even me for real? Like, it's crazy.
That's dope. I love that.
Gotta tap into, like, that character. That's important.
I love that. Well, thank you, though. I appreciate you.
I appreciate
this was a great episode.
For sure. Yeah. There's a lot of gems, man, getting dropped for real. A lot of gems.
I love that.
Definitely will be back, and whenever
whenever you feel me, pull up. I mean, any Monday you want to pull up, or if you want another real interview, just hit me up.
For sure.
Let them know where they could tap in with you.
Definitely, you can tap in with my Instagram, DJ NoLimit _ or Isaac F Official. That's my actor's page. You need any advice, whatever, come talk to me. If you want to talk about life, anything that's going on, I'll be your therapist, man. I got you.
That's your other character?
That's my other character.
The therapist?
The therapist.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Plugged In Connected podcast. Appreciate y'all on live. We love you, chat. We out.
All the cameras, we out.
Appreciate you.
Yes.
Hug.